Hi everyone, welcome to Snap Vegan, where eating on the cheap doesn't have to kill you. And I'm not having a wonderful hair day or a fabulous hair day. Well, I guess you've been wondering where I've been, so I'm kind of giving you a little update on the fly here. I hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving that was a safe one and that everybody had a good meal out the deal. And if you're wondering, wow, Cathy looks bad. Cathy feels bad. Whew, Lord have mercy. Anyway, so week before last, I had an annual visit with my cardiologist. Or actually, I saw his nurse practitioner a month or so ago, and just recapped all my blood work and stuff like that. And I showed you my blood work, I think, online. My cholesterol was like 213, so they're like, I explained I had potato chips like 2 of the nights before the test because I was playing Xbox and munching potato chips. So I imagine my cholesterol was, but I think that's supposed to be like a 3-month average or a 6-month average. Anyway, my cholesterol went to 213. A1C was like 5.2. Everything was good. I mean, except the cholesterol part. And we talked about my pulse. And he says, resting, your pulse should be 60. I said, my pulse has never been 60 at rest. But it's averaging between 70 and like 77 resting. So he's like way concerned and gave me the 3rd degree. And so now he put me on metoprolol. And he put me on this. I can't pronounce them, but one's for cholesterol and one's for my heart, to keep my heart rate down, blood pressure down, or whatever. And I started taking them until day before yesterday. I stopped. And this is why I stopped. Because I feel constantly drugged. I feel like I've been taking something else. I've been dizzy. I stand up, I'm dizzy. I sit down, I'm dizzy. I tried to find my oxygen meter. I got one, but I can't find it now, and I don't know where it is, and I really, really need my oxygen meter. The kind that goes on your finger. Can't find it. Looked everywhere. So that was, anyway. So I quit taking these on Thursday because I started making a meal for me and Patty. I mean, it wasn't like a traditional Thanksgiving meal. We had broccoli and mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes. I baked the apple pie. And we had, what I did is I went and bought a ribeye, cut it in half. She had half and I had half along with the meal. I know. But anyway, it was good. And we had dinner rolls, wheat dinner rolls, and water. That was our Thanksgiving meal. And so, but when I was cooking, I kept getting dizzy and I had to hold on to the counter. And then I just went and sat down. We were supposed to have dinner at 2, and I asked her to come at 4 instead because I had to take a nap. So I'm like, that's the last day on this business. I ain't doing it. Can't do it. Cannot live like that. So I see 2 people dropped off. Guess they don't want to hear about it. Anyway, so that's where I've been. Last couple weeks, it's been dizzy. And Austin says, hello, everybody. He's right here. He knows I'm talking to you. So Hey, hey. I know you. Oh, you're bored with it. Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, get down. You just want to pop in and say hi. His name is Austin. So anyway, that's kind of where we've been, and then back and forth with Patty to the doctor, and now the hospital won't let two people come in. So she can't come with me to my doctor's appointments, and I can't go with her. So if I can't go with her, she don't go. So I have to reschedule her appointments, because if they're not going to allow me in the room to hear what the doctor has to say and ask the questions that need to be asked, she won't go. We'll have to try to find a virtual way to do it, because, people in our county are just too ignorant and stupid to wear masks. And now we have a crazy high COVID rate because of their actions and the actions of churches allowing people in. And, at this particular point, we've been self-quarantining the whole time. So, we only go out when we have to, because we're both high risk. And, we had a lot of appointments in the last 2 weeks with Patty. This scan, this doctor, that doctor. I mean, port flush, blah, blah, blood test, And like with me, I had the echo and the blood. I had my blood test done while we were doing some of her stuff. So that was a double visit. And I canceled my mammogram and my DEXA scan because I was too dizzy. I didn't trust myself to drive. So anyway, that's kind of where I've been the last couple of weeks. Been kind of rough. But I do hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I did hear from my son, which was nice. And so that's kind of where things are. I just want to let you know what's going on. My birthday's next week? What? The 4th? 4th of December? I'll be 63. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So I talking with the doctor. He sent me in for an echocardiogram. That was Monday. Wait a minute, when was my echo? My echo was my echo was Friday the 20th. So they were saying with the holiday and stuff, he wouldn't probably have the results till this upcoming week. So, let's see. Let me make sure. Tuesday the 24th was my echocardiogram. And so they didn't have to use contrast because my lungs can expand and contract good enough to, I do my breathing treatments. I do my Trelegy and my Flonase and my breathing treatments, But I still would like to find my daggone oximeter to see what my oxygen levels are when I start feeling dizzy, so I can write it down and tell them. Can't find the daggone thing anywhere. I did get that free from Humana on that over-the-counter thing, but you can only order one of those a year. I don't know what I did with it. I mean, I used to guard that thing with my life. I don't know. I have no idea what happened to my oximeter. If you have an extra one, send it my way, will you? As long as it works. So, anyhow, thing with Patty, as I think the last time I told you, she used her debit card to go to the liquor store. And I'm finding out now that what prompted her to do that was her cousin. Her cousin, when they were visiting, and she was visiting the dog, he gave her a little bitty taste of butterscotch or some kind of pecan flavored liquor. And that hit her taste buds, and she just had to have some. So that very same night is when I caught her doing what she did, which caused her to lose access to her debit card and get a new debit card. So now I find out what prompted that. And it's no wonder I haven't heard from him lately, because he knows. He knows that was his fault. And if you don't, I'm telling him now, it was your fault. So any taste of alcohol is just a trigger. So anyhow, she's been doing real good with the speech therapy. She's learning different sign languages for different words. So I hope she'll remember it when she gets there. I think, who, what, when, where, that kind of a thing. I'm not sure how that's helping her with speech therapy, but that's what they're doing. She doesn't have the test results from the speech therapy were in, but that's not the same test, I don't think. That she was ordered to get one from the neurologist here at Fort Wayne Neuropsychology. Well, I told them about the test that speech therapy people had, so they wanted to wait. But no, I don't know what's going on, but Dr. Gupta wanted her to go get testing at Fort Wayne Neurology, their tests, and they decided to sit on it, and now she can't get tested until February. And in 3 visits, 2.5 hour testing periods, and then the third one is to go over the results of the test. And then we can get that information over to University of Texas Aphasia Lab and see if she can participate in their trial, which would be good. And because it's very rare, and nobody here in town has any experience with primary progressive aphasia. When we were at the neurologist's office the other day, she mentioned, Patty was talking about her speech, and she says, I don't know if it was this or, she goes, no, Patty, it's a condition. You have a medical condition that's causing this. And she was just real honest with her. No, it's not anything else. It is a medical condition that's causing this. And, and I asked, I said, so on the MRI scan, how often do you repeat the scan to see if the atrophy has expanded? Oh, she says, oh, well, there's no atrophy on the MRI. I'm like, what? She goes, no, you can't see it on an MRI. It's just a scan. And then you talk about the symptom. I said, so you don't know for a fact that there's no electrical activity here and here. You don't know that for a fact because you haven't seen the lack of electrical current in the frontal lobe or the temporal lobe. Do I understand that correctly? She says, well, yeah. I said, well, then how can you say she has primary progressive aphasia when you cannot see or know or prove that there is atrophy in her brain? They did a brain, an MRI, I don't know, brain scan. I don't know if they're different. But I asked, isn't there a PET scan? Or I think they call it a DAP scan, to see. I mean, isn't there some kind of a scan or a test that you can do, like they do for sleep apnea? They put all those nodes all over you and then ask her to do various things to see if there's any current going. Don't you have that? I mean, don't you have to prove the diagnosis before you lay something that heavy on somebody? Well, it's really the only thing that would explain this. I'm like, no, well, maybe not. Maybe it's a tumor. Maybe if it was a tumor, we'd have seen that. I said, oh, okay. But the scan also showed she did not have a stroke. There was no bleed, no brain bleed, no nothing like that. So I'm not saying she doesn't have it. I'm just saying if she has it, prove to me that she has it and show me how we could track this progressive aphasia to know if it's getting bad, worse, or what. You know, it's like, I'm from Missouri. Show me. But now she wants to order a pair of $250 equestrian boots because they're cool. And she likes them. I'm like, Patty, you will never wear those boots. You'll wear those boots 3 times. Oh, they'll last me for years. Well, at this point, if, you know, diagnosis is correct, how do I let her know she don't have years? On the other side of the coin, since she doesn't have years, should I just let her do it? I mean, you know, my dad found out he had cancer after being quit smoking for 25 years. Gave me a $20 bill, says, go get me some cigarettes and a fifth of car stairs. And I did. So, hey, Linda, should I indulge it? I mean, knee-high equestrian leather boots from Saddleback. We'll talk about that today. She's coming over a little later on. We discuss finances on Sunday. Balance her checkbook, get all that done, and pay her bills for the next month. But that's a lot of responsibility on me too. And I just, you know, I have just been, I'm leaning towards that too, Linda. I'm leaning towards that too. You know, let her enjoy what she can for now. And, I mean, she's got the money. Hell, I've helped pay off all her bills. She's got like $700 a month left over. I mean, not seven. She's got like $500 a month left over after paying all of her bills because I paid off all her bills for her. She was like strapped, like almost as bad as me. But I managed her bills and, you know, made double payments, and we've paid off like 3 of her bills, all of her credit cards. You know, we've paid off all the debt. We've got another, I think, $400 to go for her bed, but that was a 60-month no interest loan. So, you know, and technically speaking, you know, if she doesn't get those boots this month in December, she could pay off the bed and be completely done, and only have to pay rent, lights, and $9 for renter's insurance, and have all that money left. But oh, thank you. Here's the caveat and all that. If she lets this money sit in her account and then go to the next month and it trips over $1,325, she loses her benefits and her insurance because she can't stash the bucks. That's what's wrong with the system. You cannot save money to get out of the pit. They want to keep you in the pit. Write your congressman about that. And so, technically speaking, she wants a pair of $250 boots. Just get the daggone boots, right? That way she's $250 less likely to lose her insurance and benefits. But that's true. Check it out. Whatever I think it's $1,325 now. Used to be $1,200. That got increased somehow or another. You know, let her get the damn boots, right? I mean, I saw them. They're sharp as hell. She's like my sister used to be. She's got skinny, itty bitty legs and a bigger torso. But those boots look sharp on her with big chunky sweater and leggings. Oh, hell yeah. It would look so sharp. So, thank you, Linda. You helped confirm that for me. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just go for it. Bring me the catalog. Let's buy it. Let's do this thing. You know, so let's see, Shelley. They have to be able to check brainwaves. That's what I'm saying. How does it check a person when they love one is their brain? Yes, I agree. No, we don't wear the same size. I got a big old foot. Like in Skechers, I wear like a 9.5. If it's a boot, it's got to be a 10 because I don't want to wear thick socks with a boot. So no, she wears like a, I don't know, 7.5 or something like that. She got tiny little feet. Me, I got great big old clunkers. No, we don't wear the same size. So anyhow, wouldn't that be nice? We don't wear the same size in anything. Oh well, bra. We wear the same size bra. Want to borrow my bra? Can I borrow your bra? No, we don't do that. Oh God, talking with y'all is fun. You lifted my spirits. Thank you, Linda Shelley. I agree with the brainwaves. I mean, and then what they do for a sleep study, they did it to me. They put these nodules all over all these cords and wires and stuff like that, and watch my brainwaves while I slept. Why can't they do that and prove nothing's happening here? Because according to them, it's atrophy. I mean, it doesn't work. No electricity going. Prove it. Prove it. That's all I'm asking. So, I mean, she doesn't know. I'm not saying that I'm a know-it-all, but I have experienced a lot. I have worked in a hospital. I've been a supervisor in a hospital and a patient in emergency rooms and patient financial areas. I've worked in doctor's offices and I've ordered tests and I've done coding and I've done all of that to know there's a like a tick list. See, I can't find the word. There's a tick list. How do you diagnose something? Well, it's probably this. Well, how do you prove that probability? And I think part of this is her insurance limits her ability to prove the probabilities. So, another reason we need Medicare for all or public option, everybody can get opt-in or something. But just look at the climate today. There's a lot of people that apparently need mental health care because they're delusional and they don't accept truth for truth. It's a thing, and there's a lot of it. They need help. Let's see. I had a nice Thanksgiving, Linda. Oh, canning. Oh, I want some strawberry preserves. Oh, I thought I'm going to order strawberry preserves from Walmart. Next order. Let's see. Thank you, Linda. Well, I don't question. I mean, just like I argued with my doctor about this heart medicine. I'm like, look, give me 6 months. Give me 6 months. I know what to do. I've done it before. I just, I started eating just a little bit more meat. Or a little bit of meat, not more. From nothing to a little bit. And I said, but see what I did. Remember I told you I cheat once a month. Well, that went to once a week. And I screwed myself over. This is self-inflicted bullshit right here, y'all. I did it to myself. Not on purpose, because I figured, well, I can eat more vegetables. Well, true. Right now, my cholesterol's not 213. But it was when my blood test came in. And that's about 280. But I'm like, give me 6 months. Just give me 6 months. He goes, are you diabetic? Oh, no, I'm not diabetic. And you said I had AFib, and I was on this medicine for AFib, and it made me pass out. I damn near fainted, face planted on concrete. And it was because what I was eating was improving things. And the atenolol that they gave me was making my blood pressure go lower and making me almost face plant somewhere. Often. And that's what this feels like. That's what this feels like right here. Except for a Tylenol. A Tylenol would come on sudden. You know, the dizziness and the faintness thing. This is constant. Now, right now, if I tried to stand up, the room would spin. You can see it in my eyes. You can see how lazy. Look at that. I can't even open my damn eyes. They're that heavy from this crap. So, I'm going to call them tomorrow. I'm going to tell them that ain't happening. And then whichever one was for cholesterol, I mean, I had like jelly diarrhea. I'm like, is this flushing cholesterol or fat from my system or something? Because I ain't changed what I was eating. I had, like I said, we had mashed potatoes, broccoli, sweet potato. And then, like I said, I got the medicine on Sunday. Started taking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, I got it on Saturday. I started taking Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And by Tuesday night, I was dizzy all the time. Wanted to sleep all the time. And I'm like, screw that noise. I'm going to give this a couple more days. And if this keeps up, sayonara, motherfucker. I am out of here. I am not on board with that. So if I just die from a stroke or whatever, okay, fine. Sorry. I mean, a friend of mine says, but quality of life. I said, I ain't got no fucking quality of life. What kind of quality of life do I have? Okay, I woke up this morning. I have shelter. Thank God. Praise God. Quality? I can't afford to go anywhere, do anything. I can't even afford to buy Christmas for my son. I can't, I can't even afford a reliable car. I mean, my car's fixed. Thanks God to y'all, and some of y'all. And, but, I can't. What quality is that? Can't go anywhere. Can't go home to North Carolina, see my friends. Forget the COVID. Even without the COVID. Can't go visit. My son's like 6 hours away in Wisconsin. Can't see him. He can't see me. What kind of fucking quality is that? What kind of quality of life is that? I keep trying to look on the bright side of life, but, I don't have one. So you muddle through. You manage what you can. You pick yourself up by your friend's bootstraps. You know what I mean? You just, it's just, right now, it's just survive. It's just exist. So, but he says, well, I don't think that a Tylenol, I say I'm pinging back and forth on topics here. But he says, I don't think Tylenol was the medicine for you. I said, well, where the hell were you 3 years ago when you fucking gave it to me? You don't think it's the medicine for me? I've been in this office every 6 months for 7 years, and you just now figuring out a Tylenol wasn't the medicine for me. And him got into it. Of course, now Dr. Choi, I have to give you a caveat here. Dr. Choi knows, me and Patty go everywhere together. Thelma and Louise. We have the same doctor, heart doctor. And so we can talk to him like that, and he can talk to us like that. And we're okay with that. So just when I tell you what we talk about, I'm okay with it because we've been with each other long enough to know. And then he called me Ms. Cross. I said, look, how long have I known you? My name is Cathy. My mother-in-law was Ms. Cross. He smiled. He goes, okay, Cathy. I'm like, yeah. And I'll just call you Doc, okay? But anyway, so, he says, I don't think it's right for you. And I'm like, you're just not coming to that conclusion? I've been off of it for a year now. May of 2018. And you're just now coming to that conclusion and it ain't right for me? I've been doing fine without it. I said, there was never a recorded case of me having AFib, but you gave me medicine for AFib. That all I had to do was start eating better. And you didn't tell me that. Me and your nurse practitioner talked about that. I said, you need to come around to at least be honest with people and tell them plant-based food is the way to go. I mean, I know what's right to do. I just don't do it. I mean, I don't have the, if it wasn't for us getting the $197 a month in SNAP for this COVID relief thing, I'd only be getting $30 a month in SNAP. I can't do plant-based eating on $30 a month in SNAP. I don't have the extra money to pitch in. You saw me chasing farm trucks and everything. Those days are over. You can't even go anywhere. I mean, now Food Bank, they have the drive-through. And it's all prepackaged stuff. Well, I mean, there's milk in there. There's cottage cheese in there. There's cream cheese in there. There's shit I can't eat. Half of what's in that box I can't eat. So do I burn the gas and go? Farm truck ain't happening. Drive-through now. And you can't say, I can't have meat. I can't have milk. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. I don't need it. They're going to give it to you anyway. And then, I had a food table set up here on the second floor where we were to give food like that away to people. And I called the damn property manager, putting it in the dumpster. Because after a week, people don't want it. They don't want it. I said, so you throwing the damn food away? So they took the table down from here and they put a table downstairs where the people upstairs can't see it or get it or anything else. Some people are up here on the second floor can't leave the second floor. Just saying. Much less haul anything up to the second floor. So let me see your comments. AFib meds, yeah. How can you not get a hold of your doctor? You call and make an appointment. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's something we talked about too. Shelly. I told him, don't give me nothing where the side effects create a problem that wasn't there before my problem. Because that's just ridiculous. Sure enough. Now, like I said, I tried to explain to him, I have anxiety disorder. And I said, during the time period you said I had, or AFib or whatever, even though there was tape. Now, those EKG tape things they tape off? Well, they did say I had low voltage. Well, I've always had low voltage. Okay, you know how, like on the tape, the middle line, you see the middle line on it, and your thing goes up and down below the middle line. Well, all my shit happens below the middle line. That's low voltage. All my ups and downs go below the middle line. That's just me. That's me. But still going. Strong pulse. All that kind. I don't know why that happens, but anyway. I said, never a tape, never instance. They give me the Holter monitor or the Holter monitor. Never anything. And when I felt kind of funny, I pushed that little button and they recorded it. Nothing. But during that time period is when my granddaughter was murdered. It's when those trials were going on. And I tried to explain that to him. I said, all this time period, I've got this going on and I've got anxiety. And I didn't have Xanax. I didn't want to get hooked on Xanax, so I didn't refill my Xanax. I mean, I would take one maybe every 3 weeks, maybe, if I knew that I was going to have to talk to, the prosecutor or go to a hearing or pipe in for a hearing or whatever you call it. I take a Xanax about 2 hours before, just so I could be chill during the thing. But if anything, my blood pressure thing or whatever was from anxiety. And I tried to tell him that. I said, it's anxiety. I said, I need a refill of my Xanax. I don't need this shit because I know what it is. And, my blood pressure when I went to his office was like 122/79 or something like that. So 120/80 is fine. So I don't know. Don't give me something that's going to create another problem, because I ain't going to have none of that. But you can see, I mean, I've lost my, it's like this is a double dose of fuck it all, because that's exactly what I've been doing since I've taken it. Fuck it all. I'm like, excuse my expression, but I'm just telling you, this is a real channel with real people with real shit going on. So if you're not into the language or whatever, see ya. But this is just real. And so, anyway, he didn't have much to say about my anxiety thing. And I look, I don't want to take another pill. He did say one of these medicines, and I don't know, atorvastatin, this one, that one, has a side effect of being anti-anxiety. He goes, it's never prescribed for that, but it has been reported that it helps with anxiety. Well, if this drugged down feeling I'm getting, between this dropping my blood pressure down to like faceplant mode, and then the constant diarrhea with the metoprolol, whatever the hell this is. Yeah, this is for the cholesterol. I don't want it because I don't like this. I don't like this at all. At all. This is not me. I mean, at least try to present a better me. Today is the direct result of those two things. Like, I don't even give a shit. I don't care. And I take my aspirin every day, little baby aspirin or whatever that he wants me to take. He goes, you are at high risk for stroke. I'm like, I said, you've scanned my carotid arteries. I did a nuclear stress test. There was no risk there. Were you trying to find something that fits your narrative? Come on, doc. You're sitting here telling me shit that I've already proved I don't have. Every fucking test you have, I've passed it with flying colors and proved you all wrong. I don't have plaque in my arteries. I don't have it. I don't have AFib. Why am I still coming to you? I have anxiety. And it makes my heart beat fast when I get panicky. That's normal, right? I am just, let's see. Let me see. Yep, Shelley, you're right. People waste food. No. And like right now, I've got plenty of food. Oh, I found out from Humana that I qualify for 20 free meals a month. Will they fit in my freezer? No. And I told her, I says, look, one of my neighbors gets that, and there's stuff in there I can't eat. So she goes, well, with your condition, you would qualify for the diabetic. I'm like, I'm not diabetic, but I don't want meat. So if you give me the Tex-Mex corn with the black beans and tomatoes and corn, onions, that's good. Or give me what do you call it? Vegetarian, no meat. If you have that, send me 20 of that. I'll use it as a side dish or eat it as my meal. But don't send me meat or I'll throw it away. So starting January, after I eat down my freezer, I might be getting 20 meals a month. I'll show them to you when they come in. That'll be an unboxing situation that you'll blow your mind. Like, okay, can't eat this, can't eat that, can't eat that. But bring on the veggies. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, so that's the update. That's where I've been. You been, Cathy, where you been? You get 1,000 subscribers and you drop off the planet. Well, timing is like whack. But if you can't stand up and set up the light and set up the camera without wanting to faint on the kitchen floor, I'm even wearing my button now all the time because I'm so worried about falling out. Told my doctor they take all the cholesterol, including the brain. Oh. Well, if that's what I'm pooping is cholesterol, I must have a lot of it because it ain't nothing but jelly. It's like jelly poop. And so I take out Imodium AD. Like I said, I only took these for 5 days. I quit on Thanksgiving Day was the last day because I was standing up trying to cook. And I'm like, done. I'll call him Monday. We'll have a talk, but I'm not doing that anymore. So anyway, I know the holidays season's approaching. In 5 more days, I'll be 63 years old. Woo. I made it though. Austin's doing fine, Linda. He was on in the beginning of the thing. He wanted to say hi. He's doing okay. So that's kind of what's going on. I've got test after test after test, and then what's this? Oh, here's what it was. It was a complete blood count without CBC without diff, lipid fasting profile, urinalysis, hemoglobin A1C, comprehensive metabolic profile. Oh, and I talked to him too about it. It says that I have cartoid brute, which is a whooshing sound or whatever, cholesterol. I said, it says I have cartoid brute, but my sonogram or my whatever you did for here proved I didn't. So why is it still on here? Why is it still listed as something? Hey, Vicki. Well, I said, why is it still listed that I have cartoid brute when I don't have it? Why is it still listed that I have AFib when I don't have it? You take that off. You take that off my diagnosis because I've proven I don't have it. Your tests have proven I don't have it. Take it off. Don't label me with some shit I don't have. Because when I do die, I don't want it clouded by all the bullshit I've already resolved. We're going to cause of death going to be exactly what it is. Not clouded by all that crap. And he says, I'm going to send you for an echo. And, it's like he's trying to test me into his narrative. I'll prove him wrong again, motherfucker. And, cholesterol fine. Stop eating potato chips. Okay, all right. Done. Stop eating meat. Already done. So, like I said, I could live on sweet potatoes and broccoli and mashed potatoes. I could live on that. And beans. Oh, my God, I love beans. So, whatever. I can do it. I have done it. I am doing it now. I love oatmeal with blueberries in the morning for breakfast. I mean, it's not like the food's not good. Food's tasty as hell. We've been eating it all along. You're just leaving one thing out. Meat. Use beans instead. Ain't no big deal. So, anyway, I want to wish everybody a happy holiday. I'm getting off here. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. And if you're going through something like I'm going through, I feel you. I completely understand. And now's a really good time to write your new Congress people and let them know where you stand on health care and public option and whatever, because, Patty can't get the testing she needs to prove this thing because her insurance isn't adequate. She can't get the assisted living situation because she's not immobile. She has to progress to the part of not being able to care for herself. That's messed up. So there's a lot of things that are messed up. So if you write your congressman, copy it to the new president and copy it to the Department of Health and Services. Write this thing right here is the most powerful thing in your toolbox. Write a letter. Write a letter. 10 days later, follow it up with a phone call. 10 days after that, follow up with another phone call. 10 days after that, write another letter documenting your original letter and your phone calls, and keep on and keep on and keep on. That's how we got text to 911 done. Never giving up. So anyway, love y'all. Thanks a lot. If you think about me for my birthday, say hi. December 4th. Say hi. If you want to help out in any way, there's a couple ways to do that below. But right now, your discretion. So, love you. Have a great day, everybody. And I'll probably come back on my birthday and let you know what 63 looks like. Here's what 63 looks like in my house. So for those younger people going, oh, dang, she's old. Yeah. Feel old. Yeah. Am old? Not so much. I wasn't supposed to make it past 52, but I did. How about them apples? So love you guys. Have a great holiday season. Please stay safe. I mean, there ain't nothing in the goddamn mall. Excuse me, Lord, I didn't mean that. There ain't nothing in the mall that can't be bought online. Don't go through that whole nonsense and take a chance of getting something you may not be able to come back from. So, order online. Do all you can do. And please stay safe. Please stay safe. And wipe things down. I'm almost out of these things. These are hard to find, let me tell you. And they only let you have one. Oh, that was the last one. When I said I'm almost out, wow, I'm gonna save that. I've been wiping my counters down with Pine Sol, Lysol, and alcohol. Somebody mentioned last thing that I just use alcohol, and I've been using alcohol. I'll wash my hands and then I'll put alcohol in them and I'll do that and let them air dry. Perfect. My poor skin. Look at that. 63. Okay. Love y'all. Take care. If you appreciate the information in this video, give it a thumbs up, please. That would be nice. Otherwise, I wish you all well, and I hope you or with someone you love, or in touch with people you love. Stay in touch with people you love. And use FaceTime if you have it. I don't have a smartphone, so I can't FaceTime or do anything like that. But Y'all take care of yourself. And thanks so much for keep coming back and being remotely interested in what I have to say, and me going through this primary progressive aphasia with Patty and all the things. But I have decided with Linda's help, get her the damn boots. It's her money. Get her the boots. She's going to get the boots. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.